Hey everybody, hopefully everybody can hear me. Hold up, where's my audio? I think I hear everybody. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Let me know in the chat. Y'all hear me? Put a thumbs up. Um, okay, everybody. So just so you guys are aware, Chris, Confident Chris's link is in the chat. It's pinned up there. So you guys can go and support. His link tree is up there. Now, for those that were wondering, let me show you guys. This is his link tree. Okay. His Cash App is there for those that want to support his Venmo and his YouTube. Check it out. Okay. Go support if that is what you want to do. All right. Um, I listen, I came back live because I don't know how this is not a setup. Like I'm in my head, I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm like, there's no way this is not a setup. The more and more I think about it, and even this is a screenshot from shout out to everybody that's coming in. This is a screenshot from the SPTV fan, what is it, IG page. Thank you guys. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. You said chat is here. Who welcome, welcome. Um Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Y'all are working all day. All right. So if you guys want to support Chris, please check the link. It's pinned. Okay. I pinned it out for you guys. The more and more I think about this, I just don't know how this is not a setup. And then I was reading, and everybody saw this report too, and I saw Serge react to it on his community wall. So a couple minutes before the assault, the LAPD was interacting with Chris. We all saw that on the video earlier today, right? On the bottom, it said, warn that suspect is known to be anti police. We are living in a climate where anything that you write, as far as a police report, something like you're anti police is very much a concern. Um, I don't know, like I'm putting this out there, man. It seems to me that it's a target. Lori, I was listening to Aaron too. It definitely is giving setup. Like all of it is giving setup. The man is asking for money. Okay. It's in a well lit area. It's in an intersection. None of this is making sense. And then the police report prior to that, or the police report, right? This right here says warn that suspect is maybe anti-police or is known to be anti-police. You don't do that. You don't give that kind of narrative to somebody unless you're trying to get somebody hurt. That's the piece that I was like, this they were trying to get this young man hurt. And that's the only way I could put it. That was JoJo. I mean, I went back and I watched it and I said, "Yo, I know that it's very just hearing it was very just I definitely when y'all said it sounded really horrible, yeah, it sounded very horrible. Um the witchy woman says very specific wording, right? Why would somebody from the Scientology building, okay? They are the callers, say that the suspect is known to be anti-police. That I mean that is to rile up the police, thank you. To get somebody attacked, to see if somebody's armed when he's just walking on a public sidewalk, right? They often give calls before they attack. Mhm. It is disgusting. And then out of all the things that he took was the phone. And so then I went to Serge's video, or not Serge's, I'm sorry, Michael's video, and literally they start driving to that area. Okay, hold up, let me go here.
But like Michael said, from the
Can
update,
you guys hear it? Let me know.
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna be driving by the corner where it happened. So
Look at that. This is literally Michael. You
we
guys
did
make
see him.
sure you
I did
sub
see
up.
him come out on us on his bed when they were willing to get an X-ray on him, and he had a little smile on his face, and that's Chris. So that
Let
was
me make
nice to see
sure.
that.
not scared.
He's not scared. He's a tough guy.
So right here, you guys, here's the corner where it all happened. Right
This is the corner where it all happened, a fairly lit street, right?
Yeah.
there, just a block away.
Some random guy just comes up to you. Why him? There's a lot of cars parked in that area. He didn't even care to hurt him. He didn't take his nothing. So the police are always on attack, especially when a call comes in. And yet they were nice beforehand, right? It's really disturbing. Truly, it really is. Like I was thinking about this. I said, this young man, I'm sorry. I know people are saying, well, I don't want to jump to that conclusion. I just don't know how you cannot, you know? I don't think so, Jojo. I don't think he got his phone back. Something's not adding up. And right, right. And he was out in the rain for hours. Random guy right by his car. Right, Cali girl. I'm just not. Mm-mm. Something's not right about this. And why that street? Is this a high traffic area for wealthy people with cash? I'm not really sure. They were condescending beforehand, and then they took forever to respond, right? Same cops took forever to respond. Mm-mm. That, Peter. Okay, look at the simple fact that this so-called homeless guy asks for money, attacks, and does not rob. Do we know that he took his phone? Ooh, look at this. Yeah, I heard Aaron say that this was like consistent with a OSA attack. It wouldn't surprise me. He wouldn't leave him alone. It just and it wasn't like it wasn't that Chris was antagonizing him. I mean, he wasn't even filming him, right? He was just like, "No, I don't have any money." And no, I don't want to let you use my phone. No, I can't. And then out of nowhere, he gets attacked, takes his phone. We see black. Then we don't hear anything. What happened to the phone? Exactly. Doesn't take his car keys, doesn't do anything. He only took the phone, like not the wallet, not his shoes. I mean, because I think he had Jordans on. He had some pretty nice shoes. Probably. The only thing that's missing is the phone. John Walker, I don't know what you mean. Take that up with Aaron. If that is how you feel, I don't know what you want me to do about that. Hellcat said attacker probably took the phone when he called it. Someone hung up. Eh, Did we even get a description of his face? Do we know what the attacker looks like? Because it was pretty dark outside, and it was raining. So I heard that Aaron did say he was going to interview him and everything. The timing is very convenient, truly. See, that's the thing, SJ. She says literally no one was on the street. You want me to believe this homeless man is out there in the rain? They don't do that. It- Chris does not. Let's get something straight. None of these protesters are anti-police. Okay? Like Aaron, when he was assaulted, he called the police. That's not somebody that's anti-police. Now, that is the narrative that Scientology wants people to believe. Honestly, I feel like they were trying to get this man they were trying to get Aaron hurt, right? But also get this young man hurt. You don't put you just don't call the police to tell somebody that they're anti-police. You just don't. You don't do that. Yeah, Lulu, that's what it is. The anti-police narrative is being used to hurt somebody. They didn't even take his wallet. Let's be real. This group, the protesters, the squirrels, okay, they're not anti-police. I don't see them as being anti-police. Now they're calling things out for what they are. When Aaron was out there, he wasn't anti-police. He called the police for help. And y'all saw what happened. Mm-hmm. A Scientology's weapon, that's for sure. I think it was Fountain. What was the other name of the street? It was Fountain and something else. But this is literally literally Michael and literally Serge drove by it and they showed us where it happened. Hold up.
I did see him come out on his bed when they were willing to get an X-ray on him, and he had a little smile on his face, and that's Chris.
Right,
So
Tinkle.
that was nice to see him. That
Not scared.
he's not scared. He's a tough guy.
So right here, you guys, here's the corner where it all happened. Right
There you go. So that's where they drove by. They give us a little sneak peek. You guys make sure you check out their channels.
Not scared. He's a tough guy.
So right here, you guys, here's the corner where it all happened. Right.
Yeah.
It's a pretty well lit street. Now here's the deal. You said you could hear the homeless guy taking extra hits, almost like it was personal. Do we really know that this guy's homeless, or are we just assuming that he's homeless? If he's an op, it could just be anybody, right? Moon Fairy, thank you for the $1.99. And Cal, thank you for the $10. You are awesome. Thank you for being here and listening. Do we know that this is an actual, it could have been a paid actor. I mean, y'all, we're in LA. We're assuming. We don't know if it was somebody that was paid, right? Thank you. I figured we're assuming. We're saying it was a homeless guy. Well, is that what he looked like? Thank you, Fountain and Edgemont. So we don't know. A bad actor, paid actor? Shauna, it did. Yes. Hold up. Heidi says a paid. Ooh, you think it was something in the Narcanon area? The guy definitely hit him more than I thought. After watching it back again with the headphones, you could hear it. My heart breaks for Chris. Yeah. So you definitely heard more than one hit. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Chris, I don't think why are we thinking that it's a homeless man? It could be anybody. It could be a paid actor. He sounded like a sucker punch and then he got hit again. It sounded like it was multiple hits. You said the guy had a hoodie and a tie to cover his face? Interesting, right? I don't know. I don't know if you can voice recognize him. Um, Thank you. Yes. The Narcicon is the fake rehab. They try to scam people into rehab, and that's what they do. For those that are wondering, that's what they use. And then they use the L. Ron Hubbard literature, and then they dose people up with vitamins and sweat lodges to purify themselves. That's what they do. It's a scam. Oh, okay. See, and I heard Aaron talking about that they're trying to classify the protesters as a gang, which would make sense, right? Because they're trying to kind of run this narrative that there's a gang of them, there's a group of them trying to attack people, take people down. I'm not. This is a lot. He said, I think he was attacked on the street. And that is coming up the right where he was walking from. I just think, hey there, leaving Scientology. I honestly think that it doesn't have to be a homeless man. You know, people are just assuming. It's easy to assume that it's a homeless man, but we don't know that. Truly, it could be anybody. Now, what really made me side eye, and I think that this is a strategy, my opinion, allegedly, this is just an opinion. Don't come for me in the comments, okay? Let me look at it. Somebody said in the report, you could see who the caller is, right? Church of Scientology. They give the address and they are calling on Confident Chris. They call him by name. They say that suspect has moniker of Confident Chris on YouTube. This is literally on their police report. Streaming. Suspect is referring to Scientologists as duckies, and suspect advised he is ducky hunting. Uh, PR is concerned for welfare of individual and welfare of Scientologists. PR believes he is escalating his erratic behavior for ratings. So interesting, they say PR, okay, the caller is concerned for welfare of individual. Bullshit, because if you were concerned, you wouldn't put in a police report that suspect is known to be anti-police. So I have a feeling if people start pulling out all of these reports, FOIA, get all of these reports, okay, from these calls. You can get a dispatch report. I have a feeling that a lot of these reports are going to say the same type of narrative. All of these protesters or people are anti-police. And that is supposed to put them on alert. Now, while these callers are saying that they got bomb threats and the cult of Scientology and all that other stuff, yeah, I would be concerned. Erica says, if I was a police officer and was doing an investigation, I would watch this video and they just said was streaming. Right. That's all. The word anti-police, the word anti-police is everything. Do you got a FOIA the ish? You really do. Scientologists can't call the police. So is this a fake? Gerald Neal? See, telling you, man, I don't know about y'all creators in the chat. We get trolled. Y'all want to tell Mr. Gerald Neal? He said that Scientologists can't call the police. Why? Because you heard it somewhere that they deal with their issues within. They're attacking these protesters. Yes, they can call. Why would? Do you see who the caller is? Maybe I need to like zoom it in. So I guess who called the police on? Like I'm so confused. So when they were calling the bomb threats, who was that? No, this is somebody just trolling. Look at you guys. Yeah, they've been. Let me tell you, I'm telling you, you guys. For those SPTV community, if you guys have noticed, there's been a lot of trolls lately. I have been getting trolled heavily. A lot of creators are getting trolled right now. You get these bullshit ass comments that you're just like, you got to be trolling. Like, you got to be trolling. You said OSA called the police, not trolling. Okay. Uh, okay. Oh, Lord. So it wasn't Scientology that called the police, it was OSA? I thought OSA was part of Scientology. I- That's, listen, did I just wake up in the wrong side of the bed, or is it just me? Where what um apparently I haven't had enough Red Bull today. I don't know what to say. Um I know, right? I do like a good laugh. I will say that. Hold up. Moon Fairy says clearly, Church of Scientology wanted his phone. Had Chris allowed the attackers to use his phone, he would have run and used force. Exactly, use force if necessary. Content contacts all the data. It wouldn't surprise me. Carol says Scientologists are not allowed to call the police. Scientologists get in trouble for calling the police. Okay. I needed a good laugh because it's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. I don't know why you're doing this. His name is Gerald. The only ones trying to escape, right? Well, damn, you just made a name for yourself, sir. I know. I know. Is that Tim? Is that Tim who's trying to Timothy Tallman? Is that you? Tell me the truth. I needed a laugh. Just saying. I needed a laugh. In my opinion, this could be the very thing that brings down the cult. Their own tactics firing back. Casey Cat, let me tell you something, love. Thank you for saying that. Um, yes, there's like I said, every creator, at least for me, I've noticed it. I'm getting trolled heavily. And I've been blocking a lot of people lately, and that's all I'm doing. That's all I can do. I laugh at it, but it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, one of them will make me laugh. Gerald, Scientologists can't call the police on other Scientologists. They could call the police on everyone else. SJ, that's right. You bring it. You bring it. Scientologists are not supposed to call the police on other Scientologists. You keep it in the cult, but they're definitely allowed to weaponize, yes, the police against anyone they want. Absolutely. Maybe that's what he meant. Bless his heart. If that is what you meant, then that is what you meant. Hold up. Brave Crest. I'm just laughing at the comments. Sorry. Thank you, Brave. Says Scientologists can't call the police on non Scientologists. They are allowed to call to report crimes committed within the Church of Scientology. Thank you, love. Shout out to everybody. Maybe Gerald's just like lost. Maybe he's just lost. Oh my goodness. No. Lord have mercy. Not that guy. I don't know. I don't know. They own the police. That's what it seems like to me. And there's a post on TikTok that the skateboard guy had something to do with it. Ooh, not sure if it's true, but if was trying to claim it due to them outing him. Wow. Yeah, they pay special funding so they can get special treatment. Everybody say hello to the duckies. I know, I know. All right, all right. But somebody. It's somebody, but they're attacking everybody on the YouTube streets. Someone from Clearwater, Florida called, left me a message saying that they have emailed me and I didn't get in touch with them about alleged accident with them in Tampa. And when I was going to get a car fix. Oh, okay. A Scientologist calling the police. I have another big check for you. Can you do something about this, Chris guy, now? Yo, if you're not for Scientology, you're an SP. Fair gaming for SPs is promoted. It's getting big, you guys. Y'all ratchet people need to leave us suppressive people. um, okay. I'm reading too much. I like reading the comments because I like engaging with you guys, especially if I'm doing a short live. But I'm a little concerned, and I wanted to take this opportunity to go live and promote Chris's LinkedIn, or not LinkedIn, I'm sorry, Linktree, and his Cash App and his Venmo is there. I don't know Chris personally, very young guy. I hated seeing all of that play out. I really do hope that there's more safety, because there needs to be, right? Like maybe a buddy system or something, or like 3 people, 2 people to take video and then another person to actually film the protester. I honestly feel like that's what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mel. It's a lot. Hold up. No, Mary, I haven't heard that they found his phone. It wouldn't surprise me if he took his phone. Where's the rumor the skateboard had anything to do with it coming from? I don't know. Somebody said it in the chat that it was on TikTok. I don't know. And I don't know what that rumor is about or anything like that. Hold up, let me see what you guys are saying. But I definitely think that they should be out with any less than 3 people. Absolutely. Yes, and I think they're gonna go live and hopefully they check in on him. Hopefully he talks a little bit about what happened and we get an idea on the guy or something. I mean, but it was dark and you know, that's what he did. But Street said his phone needs to be replaced. Okay, and then there might be some hospital bills. Keep that in mind. All right, guys. Honestly, I couldn't sleep at all after watching that. It was pretty triggering. It was pretty triggering. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to go live and I just personally feel like this was a interesting move. In my opinion, I do feel like there was some setup, something. I don't like to think that that's what it is, but I wouldn't be surprised at this point. And then especially this target narrative that they're so concerned about him, and yet he's anti-police. That is a concern. Having that in any police report is a concern, in my opinion. In my opinion. Now, here's the deal. If he is live, this is my understanding. If I don't know if he has an iPhone, because I do, but isn't it if you're live and you turn off the notifications, because which is what typically people do, you go live, you turn off like any notification or put do not disturb. I don't think you can use the Find My Phone feature if that's what you've done. So I'm assuming that that's what he did, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Amy, I'm kind of rolling that way too. I'm kind of rolling that way. But I just, like I said, I wanted to go live and promote it. I just feel like you guys keep an eye out and hopefully the squirrels, kind of get together and figure out while they're doing their stuff under protective speech that they're out there and they're able to, get the word out. Is Brave? I'm pretty sure that they are a troll. Like I said, we've been getting trolled a lot. But you know what? That's fine. We just gonna have to keep talking about all these trolls and putting it out there and putting the word out and keep blocking. And then if you block, you have to start a new account. You have to subscribe and then get blocked again. And then, listen, we're used to it. We're used to it. It is what it is. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, go support Chris. Go support the squirrels. Do what you got to do. And I will see you guys on the next one. Oh, and another thing, we will be live this week with Miriam. So heads up on that. Keep an eye out on that. And let me know your thoughts in the comments as things are popping up. We'll definitely be talking about it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out.